What is up, everybody? Welcome to ORX, or as I like to call it, it's a competitive Dorfromantik. And not really competitive like PvP, but let's abandon the current one. Let's start all the way over. Let's do that. Do a new game. Okay, so we're gonna be the Ruin Wardens, a stoic order that protects the realm in the 10th war. Master builders and adept of rune enchantments. Rune wielder focus. Runes can empower castles and warriors. Developed castles and warrior regiments can be expanded and share runes and auras. We don't really know what that means yet, but we're gonna jump in and figure it out. The 10th war. The darkest times have begun. The henchmen of the eternal enemy are already at the door. We cannot delay this any longer. If we don't deal with the source of malice, the kingdom will be left with not one stone upon another. You open the book, and it shows you the enemy, and he's not alone. 3 guardians block your path. He stands there balefully staring at you through the pitch-black void that separates you. Alright. So, essentially, we build our kingdom. We can make castles. We can put army people out on the roads. We're going to get attacked by waves. It's like a timed thing. Waves, kind of like tower defense in a way, of orcs will come in and attack us. We have to defeat them in order to live. As you leave your royal chambers and prepare for the coming storm, you decide on what path to pursue this time. We want 4 common cards, 1 rare card, 1 common artifact, 1 legendary card, but 15 world corruption. The higher the world corruption, the tougher it will be for us. I'm gonna go with 1 rare card, common artifact. We need to pick one of these rare cards. The Fountain of Life. This doesn't mean anything to you right now, so just stick with me. Increase HP regeneration by 16, plus 1 water, Sephiroth. See, I don't know what half these things mean, to be honest. I do know that costs 12 gold. Rune of Morph. Upgrade 1 rune card in hand until the end of the battle. Or we have Village. Collect 1.5 times delayed gold from completing a road. Let's try the Fountain of Life. Let's see what it does. And then Artifact. Generate 1 spell vault at the start of the mission. Don't know what that means. Does it tell me? No. Otherworldly Totem grants vision into your draw pile over 3 additional cards. Or Tile Mancer. Generate plus 1 tile vault at the start of the mission. Tile Mancer, I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. Alright, so here's a vault. If we can get over to the vault. Oh, that's probably what it meant. Tile vault, spell vault. Those are the vaults. We want to get to them, and we want to open them, but we have to get there and do what it says. I can pause the game via space. You can see there's a little bit of a darkness on the top when I've paused it. We have money, and we have money generation. The passive money generation is plus 1 gold. If we can complete a road with a village or a farm, we will get delayed money, depending on how long the road is, I think. So if I just made like 1 road, and then I can always turn the road right if I don't want it to go wherever it's going to go. And put that there. That cost me money to put that down. It cost me 3 money to put a village down, but that's a pretty short road. So I don't know if I want to do that just yet. We can start building castle walls. That could be a really cool thing to do. This one's got 3 roads connected to it. Could be maybe worthwhile. I don't know. Put it down. Maybe it was a silly thing to put the wall right there, though, because then we have to make a very specific wall piece in order to truncate that. I mean, we could just truncate it. We could make the tiniest castle that's ever existed. Ah, yes. Teeny castle. We got 4 people living here. Here's our first militia. We don't have enough gold to play it, so you have to hit the play button. Let's maybe extend one of these roads out. We can see that the orcs are going to be attacking from this direction here. Orcs tank in 93 seconds. It's basically a more complex Carcassonne. It does mention Carcassonne when you boot the game up. I've never played Carcassonne. But we completed this road. We get the delayed gold because of the road. But it was only 2. It's a very short road. Let's do a 3-way crossroad again. Do like that. So now we can build a road off this way, a road off that way, and a road off whatever direction this is going. Corner wall. We could have put a corner wall there in order to not mess up our town center, but oh well. We have this fountain of life. Once again, I don't fully understand how it's going to work, but I just want like a really, really long road. If we really wanted to right now, as we know that the orcs are coming from this direction, we could maybe put some militia down, get them out there, and then redraw. Use 1 initiative to discard your hand, draw 5 more cards. If you have 0 initiative, then you speed up the next orc's wave by 20. Initiative is gained after defeating a wave. So I think we have like this whole circle here to... Oh, actually, you know what? It's only the blue ones. We have 3 initiative left. Okay. Or 2 left after that. Like a really long road here. And then maybe get a farm on it. Give me that delayed gold. So now we have 5 delayed gold from the farmland, 6 delayed gold from the road. So right now we're at +3. So there's going to be 1 per stack here over the next 6 seconds or 5 seconds, right? So 1 normally, and then 1 for each of these stacks until they reach 0. We're going to want to try to plan that in a smart way. We can make some more tiny castles if we wanted to. I don't necessarily want to do that. Let me enclose like this. Is that legal? Here's our first rune. Fire. So it says this card can be played on a military camp or castle. Takes up 1 rune slot in a target upon use. Sephiroth change the amount of damage dealt and received by a unit or building against other Sephiroth. Playing this card increases the corresponding Sephiroth power level, unlocking global effects at thresholds. Still have no idea what that means. Death Grow. Upon exhausting its charges, this card will return to your deck, upgraded by 1 tier. So we could put it on our units, I think, in order to like imbue them with firepower or something. And these roads. I need a curved road piece in order to fit there. That'll do. Vault opened. Choose 1 of 3 new spell cards each time a quest is completed. Play cards. Play 1 of 12 cards to complete the quest. We just have to play more cards. Easy. Let's try to get this one too. We're only getting 1 gold though, so we're not getting that much gold. Must do better. Farmland. Yeah, let's put a farmland like there. Get some more gold from that. Where are the orcs? 42 seconds until they attack up here. Who said anything about orcs? Should we make our fountain of life? I don't really know what it's gonna do. Make it around our units? That sounds like a good plan, right? Have another road that we could truncate with this village. Not a good one. That one. Could maybe close off this castle. And more militia here as well. Just keep at it. I don't know if we're gonna like hit the end of the map here. We need more roads. Start building a castle out this way. Now we got the vault. Such tiny castles, though. It's hard to really build a big one when you don't have good pieces. This connector wall is a pretty good one. We just haven't been using it. We could maybe put like a bigger castle down this way, in case they attack from the south. Oh, we completed this. Get my reward here. Rune of Embers. Fire. Rune of Gust. Wind. With plus damage, plus attack speed. And then upgrade one rune. The Rune of Morph. This one said it was a rare card. I bet you they're all rare, but... upgrade a rune in my hand, of which I don't have. Let's go Rune of Gust. Puts it in my deck, I guess. Alright, orcs are coming. Let's maybe put another regiment down. Bend in that road. Got another Rune of Embers. Let's hit up our other group of militia. Tiny castles for tiny orcs. They coming? Oh, look at them. There they are. Maybe I can make a tiny castle over here too. Another tiny castle. Go. Defend the village castle. You know, my castles are firing on the orcs. They're orc tanks. I've never seen these before. Lots of health. They're not taking very much damage at all from my arrows. Get in there, militia. Stop them. Pause the game quick. Let's maybe try to put some more pieces down. I would like to earn some more gold, please. Get him. Go on now, get him. I don't think we're gonna live through this already. Rune of Gust on you. Attack speed plus. Connector wall. Make a big thing down here still. Help. We're under attack. Castle's fire. Breaking down the castle. Castle's on fire. Put the Rune of Ember on this castle. Go. We shouldn't have made tiny castles. Why did you let me do this, chat? More militia. Hard to see what's really going on in there. A bloodbath. The castle just goes, boop, pops back up, I guess. First time I've ever lost a castle. We never even clicked on this thing. Play cards. So we got it. Farmland, straight road, fountain of life. Once again, I wish I knew what that meant. We could skip it for minus corruption. No, I don't think we even have corruption right now yet. Oh, I'll go with the farmland. Okay. Let's think about, where's the next orc attack coming in? Way up here. So it's going to be in this area. Let's start building. I make a big castle up here. Farmland, get some monies. Village in there. I want one of those connector pieces. That's really all I'm interested in. Oh crap, the wave is already coming. Well, I'm not ready. These are not the things that I want. Super Soupy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you. Welcome. You can remove demolished castles or other tiles if you make a mistake. How do I do that? Where is the option to do this? Like I can move this if I wanted to remove this? What was the question? Sorry. There's my connector. Okay, I just need a corner piece now. Not that kind of... I meant like a edge, like an edge. Just need an edgelord right now. Chat's like, ba 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 ba. There it is, single wall. Hurry. Hurry. Oh, we don't have any money rolling in. Not super. Zombie with 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Donuts. Donuts for you. 4, 5. We got more orcs coming in down that way. 6. Close off that. I'd like to get this Rune of Embers ready to go, please. You need to hurry. You gotta go faster than that, bud. We don't have any money. Farmland, give me some more money. Village. Also, more money. Rune of Embers. There we go. There, that's doing way more damage. More rune. That's 2 rune slots taken in this castle. And there goes the castle. My militia's getting up in there though now. Is it supposed to be this difficult? I better get ready for this next wave coming down here too. Oh, there's a diagonal wall this way? Bro. And then a connector piece like that. Look at that castle. Look at it fall. Look at my people being crushed. I'm trying to get this ruin ready. Hurry! No problem at all, man. Saw the sub goal point thingy, lol. Thank you so much. We're on our way. It's also September. Don't forget. September. I think we're gonna do it. Oh man, that was close. That was really close. 14 seconds until the next wave. And we don't really have too many places actually to put roads, so we'll just make a new one like that, I guess. That seems wicked smart. You gotta hurry. You're gonna have to go faster than that. Farm for extra cash. Farm for extra cash. We could attempt to build another castle over here. It's just, I'm not sure it's gonna go well. We could do it. We already got most of the pieces done. Hurry. I want to get this rune too. Rune of Embers 2. I'm at Prime, sir. I forgot I had this. Thank you, INX. I appreciate you. Double butt. Oh, we got the power coming in now. You see the blue arrows and the red arrows from the runes I put in there? This is the last wave, I think. There we go. Double rune it up. Double rune it up. Done. totally accurate castle defense building sim. Can you put both the runes in one castle? Yeah, I think it's like the bigger the castle, the more rune slots it has. Select rewards and consequences. So I think every time you have to get positives for you and then negatives. So you give cards to the orcs as well. Diagonal wall, more of those. More rune of embers or more militia. I think we gotta go, honestly, more walls. We were struggling to build bigger castles. Castle Heart. Plus 10 gold bank size. 4 open castle sides. That sounds dope. Alright, negative cards now. Spawn an additional pack of orcs from the Archer clan. Or add a Curse of Glory to the player's deck. Curse of Glory, 0 cost. 30 plus 30% per tier. More orcs in the next wave. Cards in the orcs decks are spread evenly to be played before a wave. I don't know. I don't know which one's better, which one's worse. Oof. More orcs, let's try it. Waves hastened by 10 seconds, or all orcs health plus 25%. 10 seconds, I guess. You're riding by the ruins of an old Median stronghold when one of your guards notices a curious sword planted in a stone in the middle of the castle yard. Fueled by curiosity, you dismount and examine the sword yourself. It looks like a typical old sword, but something tells you there's a secret behind it. Pull the sword out. Basic sword, plus 2 damage to all units and buildings, plus 1 earth Sephiroth. Or leave it. I don't see why we wouldn't pull it out. It seems like it's a net positive. Which path? Event. Select a card to enhance with one of the available effects, or select a random artifact to add. I think the artifacts sounds powerful, because it's just like an all-the-time effect. But you know what? Plus 2 damage to all units and buildings. Does that mean that the enemy gains plus 2 damage to all units and buildings? Because I don't remember attacking. I don't think I'm going to attack an orc's building. Oh shit, I was going to gift and it didn't go through. Awkward. I was warning you. Your bank's going to shut you down. Enchanting one of my cards could also be really good, though. I don't really know what you can enchant. I'm gonna go artifact, though. Buildings and warriors have 33 plus 33 attack speed. Buildings and warriors restore 13 HP per attack, or plus 20 gold bank. I feel like gold bank is just telling me like max amount of money, unless it literally starts me with plus 20. Maybe that's what it means. My buildings do damage, yeah. So you're saying that it's plus 2 damage to my units and plus 2 damage, like my buildings do 2 more damage, probably. Attack speed sounds really good. I'm gonna go silver thread. Required corruption 58 and then 100. So I don't really. Or that's just 50, actually. It looks like an 8, but it's 50 and then 100. So I guess if we were to do this at a much higher corruption, we would get more prizes for it. I don't know. Defend your main castle against 3 waves. Golem clan. Devoted to Earth Sephiroth. Sephiroth? I thought it was Sephiroth. As you venture forth, you found an ancient runic obelisk. Your record keeper advises you to call your subjects and conduct a weather manipulation ritual. Apex Sun, Twilight, or Earthquake. Apex Sun. Orcs cast some of their cards before the waves start. A corresponding wave number is shown on the top right of the corner of each orc's card. Okay, they cast it automatically. It's not like in my deck. Also, Apex Sun, Fire and Sacred Sephiroth. +1. Global damage increased by 50%. All tile costs -2. Oh. So you're going to be able to place a lot of tiles. And the orcs are coming from the bottom. We have some vaults up top. As long as we get roads, we can just place them. Kind of need some more road splits, though. I don't want to just place villages for nothing. Nice one. That. Bad spot for it. So there's a road piece coming off this way. If I put this connector wall like that, the only way I'd ever be able to finish that wall piece is if I get that triple cross road with wall chunk piece. It's one specific chunk there, or a thing I'd have to get. Start with one village just for the cash, I guess. Rune of Gust, these guys. Oh, please do put it there. That's using all brains. Can I put that there? Oh, is that water counts as being in this space? Well, that just ripped that whole thing. Go sideways with it though. Like this. Make it massive. The biggest castle you've ever seen. There's my three-way crossroads. I need that badly. That's kind of a bad spot for it, to be honest. Though. Oh well. There's my three crossroads plus wall thing that I'm like, we'll never get that card. It'll never happen. Put that up here. For more roads. 87 seconds. We got some time. All these decisions over. I'm gonna go ahead and make this an even bigger castle. Castle Heart. What if? Oh, this could be a good spot for Castle Heart right there. Like that. And we'll just close it off with some single walls. Kind of closing things off. I think we just need to get a farm in there for the cash. We need a cash advance. Vault opened. Redraw 3 times to complete this quest. Okay. We're gonna work on this guy by closing that off. Another vault opened. Choose one of 3 new spells. Complete the construction of 2 new castles. Got it. I'm going to complete the Castle Heart right now. Look at that. What's the fountain do again? It holds water. It says 3 times 3 increase HP regen. So like, I'm assuming I would put it by like my militia. I think. Alright, that's 2 new castle right there. Blast Tower. Target castle area damage tower upgrade. I don't know what that really means. I'm assuming it's a tower. Can I put it on a castle? Blacksmith roadside aura increases damage by 20%. Okay. Maybe you want to put that next to either the castle or your militia. My Lord's Share. Road. Collect 1.5 times delayed gold based on road length. I spent $925 on a vet build today, but might as well make it $930 and resubscribe to Huts. Sorry to hear about that, Professor Puke. Hope that your animal is doing well. I feel like maybe the money. I'm gonna go money here. Thank you so much for the resub. Money. Blast tower. Both sound good. For the money. We've been short on money a lot. Although we do have the whole like price decrease and all the stuff, so like probably could have been fine. I don't know. I think I know I don't. I need a larger piece for that. Some farmland. Put it down, I guess. We need more castles. Probably go bigger than that, though. Rune of Embers. Let's start beefing up some of these castles that we got. Rune of Gust, go. Here's my straight road, perfect. Village on one of these suckers. I kind of want to split this one. I want like a three-way split. With ending maybe one of these for the cash. This has to be a single wall, and I guess it could have been a corner wall. And +5 now. All right, you can truncate that one now. Lord share. All right. So depending on the road length, we get a money for it. 1.5 times the road length, I think it said. So we're gonna get 11 delayed gold. He's good, Oxen. Good to hear. Where was I gonna split the road? I was gonna split that, but then I didn't split this. Gonna be a castle really far out there, though. It's gonna be all alone. We better make it the biggest castle you've ever seen. It's getting all windy up in here. I guess I could just put a road in the middle of nowhere and just start a new one, right? Who's to say I can't? And just put a bunch of crap on it like that. Perfect. We'll just get 10 gold per turn now when I unpause this. More castle. So much money. We do need to worry, once again, from these orcs coming in that bottom side. Start buffing our units. Can I put a fountain? Well, that's not the worst spot, I guess. Alright. Castle's out here. They'd be doing a heckin' castle. We probably should do more castle. If we make like a lot of castles really tight up on each other, I don't know what's more beneficial, more castles or just one larger castle. Probably one larger castle. It's just harder to pull off. And someone said I could delete stuff. How do I delete? If I don't like what something is, someone said I could delete it. But I don't know how to do that. I don't see an option for deleting things. They said, can you? Not you can. Oh. I must have misread it. Got another Lord's Share here. That's definitely going to be worth the same road. I think it's the biggest one. I'm glad that we got that money thing. It's been good. We've been really set on money. The road off this way. It says 0. Yeah, see, it can hold 5 runes in this one, so probably one giant castle is the answer. Gonna answer that question for ourselves. Diagonal wall's good. More diagonal wall. A Fram land. Split here, split road. More Lord share. Food. Focus kind of on this area. A little bit. I think you can only put one though on units. Yeah, see, it's not even accepting it anymore. You can only put one in the units. Suppose we could truncate this and hit it with a rune. Oh, orcs, are they inbound? No, I just can't see it underneath this description. I think there's like 15 seconds left. More roads. More Fram lands. Bigger castles. Probably put the rune. Some more runes out here in these castles since that's where the attacks come in right now. I just stick my farmland somewhere? Yeah, I could just stick it. What happens then? It still generates the gold. If I just shove them out there, okay. We're just not doing anything useful with roads. And then... Is this the biggest castle you've ever seen? Look at that castle. Okay, so they just cast their thing. I don't remember what their thing was. Increase the amount of orcs coming, I think. Orcs give you a lot of time to prepare. Well, I'm pausing it with space. So we're not getting any money when it's paused, but I can place things. It'll take as long as I wanted to do that. How are we looking down here? A bunch of tough guys. We have a castle here in the middle that we just never finished. I suppose that we could finish that. See, if I put that there, I once again need to have the single wall plus crossing. What do we have? Boom, right there. We already had it. Curse of Glory. Curse. 30% per tier more orcs in the next wave. So like, I don't know why I would just keep this. I'm assuming it just stays in my hand until I probably can't even redraw it. I don't know. Oh my god, I totally forgot about these vaults. Tavern. Reduce the cost of spells by 1. Sure. It's not paying attention to the vaults at all. And I also haven't redrawn to get this prize. So I don't need to just yet. There's one more rune slot there. Let's go ahead and put Rune of Gusts. No, Rune of Embers 2. Look at that little farmland tucked in that castle. It's so cute. God damn it. Look at that range. We're way more prepared this time. What if I like did a road? What if I did a heckin' road out here and just put some militia on that road? You can't stop me from doing that. Gust them up. It's disgusting how good I am at this game. Corner wall. We're getting +1 gold. We're not getting very much gold, but we are handling this wave. Oh, professional. What's next? Oh, same spot. Same exact spot the next wave's coming from, which is, that, you know, that's fine. That works for me. Your grave. Roadside, reduce the cost of spells by 1. I just put it anywhere? Oh, look at that. Just like put it right in the middle. Okay. Do I have to cast a spell on that road? I don't know what that means. Must construct additional pylons. Extra castle. Where do we want it? Right, wait on it. Or put it out this way. More corner wall. We can handle that. Crossroads here. I have no idea where I would put that. Someplace random, probably. Like out here. Need a corner piece. Let's try redrawing. There we go. There must be an edge of the map somewhere. I just don't know where that would be. Curse of Glory is back. So you can just use it. You just use it, but now we have more orcs coming. Does it say that? 35? I don't know if that number went up. These farms are probably screwed. Oh well. Sorry, farms. More castle. Biggest castle. Yes. Quest for redraw. I could do it right now. I don't know if it's that necessary, but I don't know if you permanently get those cards. What's this? Orcs tanks? Wait, can I just get out there and destroy it before it even spawns anything? $10 seconds. I don't think so. I don't think that's... It's just telling me it's gonna spawn there. Alright, we gotta just close this thing off. We gotta call it. We're gonna buff it with all of our runes. We can honestly use some militia right now, otherwise they're just gonna head right for the walls. Out here just making my summer home right where they spawn. Look at the size of this castle though. The power. The sheer power though. You were making a disgusting castle. I don't know, it looks pretty okay now. I like it. I like it. I can make a whole nother one if I wanted to. Do I want to do that? Are they gonna attack? They're attacking from this direction next. We can see that. They're right there, actually. I see you. Back-to-back castles. Farm! No! Save the farm. Yeah! That was way too easy. That was incredibly easy. I don't know what we were panicking for, chat. This mountain. Blocks tile building. We can't do anything with that, so we're just gonna go ahead and truncate that. Just put some farmland just out there. I don't even care anymore. But we don't have any roads. Shut up, nerd. buff some of these. This thing's got nothing. I'm gonna tell my kids this was Clash Royale. It's a perfect spot for that, actually. Rune of Gust 3. Three. Combination of 3 and 5. What do you mean I can't put the diagonal wall there? Sure I can. Oh, it's gonna push it right into the water. You're right. All right. I've had my fun. It's a dope castle, though. We sorely need more money. Needeth the cash. Casheth. Alright, saving up for these runes now. 15 for this Rune of Gust. Give it to me. +4, +3, +2. We have 50 seconds. Like we're good. Oh yeah. All right, let's do the redraw thing now. And everything that's free. I mean, obviously, I'm not dumb. Great. But we do have a Rune of Embers 2 or 3. All right, fine. Save for the Rune of Embers, and then we're gonna redraw. I already got it. Oh man, these guys are not gonna know what hit them. Orc tank health defense. Health defense, my back of my brain read health insurance. And I was like, these orcs got what? Alright, we can make a dope ass castle, but let's just do the redraw. Final one, add the card. A library. Upon completing a castle, upgrade a random castle card in hand and reduce its cost by 2. Or a scriber guild, +1 hand cards, 4 open castle sides. Chat, library or scriber guild? How many spell slots in the mega castle? I think one of mine had 5. Greetings for nerds. Library, guild. You're saying orcs can't have workers' unions? Library. They even got dental. They're all just like coming with sparkly white teeth. Library. I see more for the library. Sadly, we don't get into our hand immediately. We gotta find it. Adis, splitsies, something over there, a little something for grandma, and more runes. These big boy runes coming up. So this one's got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you know what? They just combined the towers. They just or the castles rather. You can't have back-to-back castles. They just smush them, which honestly, that's okay. So it was 2 of the middle sections that only had open ends, but they still stuck them together. I didn't know that was a thing. But that just means we can buff it up with the most dank. It's got plus, it's like 80 attack speed, 60, and like 40 attacks. It's like crazy amount of attack speed. This is going to be embarrassing for the orcs. Even with their dental. I'm just saving up for this Rune of Embers right now. I'm not even going to be able to see the library because it's going to be over before it started. Redraw. There's my okay, fine. We'll see the library. You shits. Go. Oh my god. Wait. Library. Oop. What did it do again? Upon completing a castle, upgrade a random castle. We have to complete a castle. There's no time. Wow. Can you combine castles if you build another one in between? Apparently if they're touching like this, they do, but not if they're not touching, I don't think. Well, that was cool. Okay, so here's our permanent upgrade. I think that those vault ones might not have been permanent. Maybe they are, though. I don't know. Library, Scriber Guild, or Tavern. Reduces the cost of spells by 1. This just sounds really, really good. But I don't really know. Oh, okay, there's a tile card, spell card. Can I look at my deck? Library's still in there. Lord Share's still in there. Tavern's still in there. Castle Heart's still in there. So they are permanent. So starting with this thing that gave us another tile vault, we should go for those, like, way more. Militia is a spell. Rune of Gust, that's just a spell. Okay. Reducing the cost of spells is really good. Them spell cards are pretty expensive. They are. But imagine having an extra card in your hand for the Scriber Guild. Yeah, I'm gonna try the draw. Upgrade 1 rune card in hand until the end of battle. So that's like... I want to say you could upgrade like the Rune of Embers from 1 to 2. They naturally upgrade, I think, the more you use them, but... Roadside Aura increases damage by 20%. It doesn't tell me what the aura is, though. Get another Scriber Guild. What if I did Scriber Guild on this one? And Tavern on this one, so we get both. Best of both worlds. Orcs move and attack faster, or spawn an additional wave in the current mission. More orcs, but later. I'm gonna go an additional wave. Call me crazy. And that's gonna be the best. Your route brings you across a vast field, filled with rusty weapons of another age and craters left by the adepts of void magic. Your royal advisor figures that some of remains can be of use. Select a tile or a spell. Choose a faction tile card, choose a faction spell card. Spell. Rune of Frost. Damaged enemies move and attack slower. Military outpost. Increase the amount of cards in hand by 1 until dawn. And then another Rune of Embers. I don't know what these little green things mean. Spell. Frost. Right. So it looks like even though I chose this right path, we could still go left here. I don't fully understand how that works. We could select a card to upgrade to the next tier, or select a card to enhance or enchant with one of the available effects. How much time you can cast it, like how many times I can cast it. Upgrade. I kind of want to see what enchant does. Not gonna lie. I want to know what that even does. What did it say? Select the card to enchant with one of the available effects. Enchant favorite. This card will always be in hand at the start of battle. Okay. So that's the only thing we get. Can I go back? Can I... Okay, it still lets me pick. Okay. Maybe start with the Scriber Guild? If we get that on immediately, and we increase our hand cards. Or maybe the library, though, because it's upon completing all castles you get upgrades. Or maybe a tavern to reduce the cost of spells. Maybe a Lord Share to get money. Lord Share, do it. We need money. We just need cash. 3 waves. Let's go. I don't know what this 12 out of 100 means. World corruption. Okay. Current world corruption, none. Tier 1 ORX cards. 1 node in all mystery shops. Next level is at 25. Plus 20% to rare card drops, though. Okay, so there's a benefit for upgrading the corruption. As you adventure forth, you found an ancient runic obelisk, snowstorm, sandstorm, or void pyre. Void. Void. Let's see here. Void pyre. Darkness, Sephiroth, +2. Sacred Sephiroth, +2. Global vampirism, +15. All cards cost -1. Alright. What can we do? Everything's so expensive now. Castle. I can't even make a castle heart yet. Where's our next attack coming from? Up here. Let's earn this castle heart. Need more roads. It's already trash. I want to do the Lord's Share, but we don't have any roads. I gotta redraw. I physically, I can't even afford anything right now. What a rip. I should actually be going towards the vaults. I don't know why. Oh, there is one down here. Okay, never mind. I just need the cash. I need the cash now. My money and I want it now. Scriber Guild. Call me crazy. Big old castle. Just need some cash. Super big castle. Running dry on money. Like really low. Vault. Redraw 3 times. We only have 2 redraws left. That sucks. We're getting a road going up this direction, maybe. Militia. I don't know if militia would be that good here in the middle of town. Just need cash. Or I mean, yes, I need cash, but roads. For the tavern, maybe? But an old share. Good timing on that. -2 to the cost of that because we have 2 taverns right now. Really good. Totally solid. We have a library as well. Upon completion of a castle, we'd like to get that down. We're going to be completing some castles. You and I. Mega castle. Ultra super castle. Let's just only have 1 castle. What if? The singularity. We have 63 seconds to go. I'm gonna go this way with it. Need more road splitsies. Rune of Frost. These single walls aren't cutting it for me, though. That's just free to place, so just place it and gust it. You know what? Maybe frost it? Nah, gust it. Can't? Why can't? There's no target? There's a target right there. Can you target them? Why can't you target them? I targeted them last time. Well, now it goes. Okay. So the press play for like half a second. Flazy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Flazy Flazzy. I want more castle. I don't want to end this. Redraw. If I redraw again after this, though, then we take away time. Vaults, what do you got? Complete construction of castles in order to unlock that. We need 2 castles? How do I get my singularity? We gotta have 2 castles, chat. Mom said no. Make the smallest, tiny little shit castle. Do it right next to this one. Right next to the... That's what I'm thinking. Right next to the big one. There. There! Sucker. Why are these so expensive? Diagonal wall 2? I don't even know what that means. Hood and Bob, thanks so much for 5 months. They're trying to outprice me, chat. You see this? I don't think I can afford them. Make 2 castles, combine them into 1 massive castle. Yeah, see, I don't still fully understand what was combining the castles. But this looks like it might combine the castles. By God, I think I've got it. I need that diagonal wall 2, please. 1 isn't enough. Give me more. We're not buffing the castle at all because we're just bypassing all of the runes that we need. Oh well. Oops-a-daisy. My Lord's Share, which is the biggest road? Probably this one up here. Having that be free is nice. Zat, thanks for the 17. Been watching you for, I don't know, but I've been following you on Twitch since 2017 though, and been watching you on YouTube before that, so no clue. It's been a while. Thanks for all the great content. Thank you, Flazy. Flazy. Flambe. Yeah, just gonna start placing these guys, I guess, somewhere. For the hell of it. Gonna be unstoppable. Unless we get stopped. Why can't I place that there? Why is that stopping me? Do we have to truncate it? Is that it? Is that what you're telling me? This gets removed if I place something next to it, but maybe it's because there's a mountain. There's a mountain tile in that little region, so that's what's blocking it. It's just you can barely see it, but it's under the trees. So we need another corner piece if we want to continue this. I gotta redraw, chat. Or I gotta end it. I could place a fake castle out here. that we'll never finish because it doesn't count in our hearts. Well, it's not helping me at all. The castle has 2 open sides. This one? Really? Nice. Good call. What are you, smart or something? We actually could just get some free cash for that. There we go. That's my corner piece that I needed. Another corner wall too. It's getting out of hand, chat. I kind of just feel like we should truncate that. I'm sorry. I know I made another one. I just got to get these rewards. Crossroads, diagonal wall, or more farmland. I'll go with more farmland. I don't think we really have a shortage of those castle pieces. It's 4 seconds, chat. We gotta truncate this probably. I think we gotta call it. Oh shit. That's right. There's another side to it. Oh balls. Farm on farm. Hot farm action. We need to start placing stuff. Military up there. I don't care. Make it fire. Make it double. Where's my wall truncation? Oh, come on. We're just gonna make it bigger. It's fine. This is okay. Marty! Oh! 30% more orcs! Marty! Marty! They're coming! Way up your butt, Morty. There it is. I got it. Woo! You start putting some runes in that. Couple like that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 runes total that can go in there. Total. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Boom 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 boom. Where orcs coming? Did I get anything for that? I claimed that, okay. And we need to refresh for that one. We'll get another refresh after we defeat this wave. Buff it! It's a city. It's got a freaking Castle Hard in there. It's got the Scribers Guild. Bruh. Put a road out here. Embers 2. Stick a farm out there. People gotta eat, you know? Oh, it did actually absorb this smaller castle. It did actually take that. Don't know how I would make it absorb another castle, though. They're firing. Do be doing a heckin' fire. Putting all my runes in it. That's pretty good damage. It didn't even make it to me. All right. Next one's coming from the other side. Mayday, Captain. You guys are screwed. You should have built it next to the metropolis. All right. Second mega castle, go. You can and you will make this mega castle. Far out here. Somewhere in the sands of time, I stumbled in and bumped my head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. Picked you up and put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? We just use this up here for cash. Didn't have the money until now, but at least I could do a sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It was very helpful. You can put farms anywhere. You can. You just get like the bonus if you have a road. Because the road itself will pay you. You could just stick it somewhere like that if you really wanted to. You pretend like there's rules, but there's not really. It's a lawless land. Gonna build around this thing. They're surrounded. Look at this. Look at this little spot. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, there's a rock there. Okay, that's why you won't do that. Road? No more roads. Create a new one. This castle's shaping up. You better shape up, 'cause I need you, babe. In my heart, na 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 na. Greece? No? Anyone? Just me? Okay. That level 2 corner. He's not done yet. 20 seconds. Oh, what a spot. What a perfect spot to have a little farm. Of course, your windmill probably ain't gonna do shit behind this mountain, but unless you're on the wind side of it. We're gonna finish this thing? Is that all we've got in us? Corner piece says no. I don't even know how I could angle it towards the middle. Is that kosher? Gonna need another corner piece. Stat. Oh, we have a redraw, and we probably should use it. Let's get our free roads out of the way. I don't even know where to go anymore. Just put it somewhere. What is that? Area's blocked because you have no matching tiles. Oh, shoot! That's a castle right there. Forgot that was a castle that's not built yet. I just thought it was empty space. We just ripped that castle. Ripped my casshole right open. I got my corner piece though. Now I'm gonna do that redraw. I'm gonna cash in that vault prize. Chapel. Collect 3 delayed gold for each developed tile in 1 by 1. I don't know what that means. Blast tower sounds dope, but I don't think we need it. I need this single wall, please. Oh, we're not getting any money right now. Uh-oh. And they're here. Oh, God, chat. Yeah, you're gonna want to go ahead and hurry up there. Maybe a little bit faster. Super Castle, go. Super Castle, attack. Super Castle used splash. Zero upgrades. This is how bad it is when there are 0 upgrades. Can I redraw? Yeah, but I made this go much quicker. Because we just need those upgrades now. Chapel. 18 gold. Bro, that's good. That is tasty. Let's see here. Can we continue building off of this? We doing better? We're doing a little bit better. It looks like the castle itself is healing. Every time they damage it, I don't understand what that's... See how like the castle health is just going up? I don't understand why. But I have 27 gold. Just to get a fountain of life in there just for good measure. If I knew, then I'd know, but I don't know. Tiny castle. Capital. These chapels have been really good. Walls are made of stone, therefore the rocks do vampires. Oh yeah, it was plus vampirism, so I think we're doing so much damage that it's the walls have vampirism. The ruins in there. Make a road out here, why not? Split that sucker. Actually, you can't even build into this rock, so that was kind of dumb, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know what to say, chat. Super castles are the way to go. Super castles are the way of the future. And now we have an attack coming from this bottom side. You know, I think that our super castles are probably going to be able to do it. I don't think we need a 3rd super castle. But we do maybe need like a normal, regular sized castle. Just in case. We're almost out of space. We don't pay you to think, we pay you to build. Diagonal wall, level 3. That doesn't make sense. Has science gone too far? We're like full up. So many places to go. Another level 3 diagonal wall. Oh, Jesus, the orcs are here! I'm not ready. Needs more level 3 wall. Needs more upgrades. What we desperately need right now. Here they come. I can't afford these really, really expensive runes right now. Look out, farm. What are you doing, step farm? Farm, no! Can I rebuild? Other farm, no. I think our militia stopped them. We're good. Okay, vault. Library again. On completing a castle, upgrade a random castle card. That's how we're getting the level 3 corners. Chat. How about another castle heart? I think that's actually really good. And then we need to do 6 redraws. I can do 2 right now. I probably didn't need to whip through them that quickly, but the other orcs are coming in from Super Castle, so Beyond Thunderdome. Yeah, that's not going to end well for you. I'm just going to keep buffing it. I'm only using that for the road chunks. Look at how many runes there are. There's 2 more spaces open. I'm just going to redraw and take the hit. I don't have to care. I'm going to go for that vault. Oh, I can't redraw again, though? Oh, come on. I need to do 1... Oh, 2 more. I'm just going to send it. All right, well, I'm going to pause that. Tiny Castle. That one's already done completely. Why can't I make a farm there? Farm there, then? Oh my... Okay, I didn't know they were going to go for Tiny Castle. I'm sorry! You weren't supposed to die that way, Tiny Castle. They were supposed to go for Mega Castle. Oh, they're screwed. Look at those big guys. They have trees on their backs. Tiny Castle's done. Can we get an F in chat for Tiny Castle? Look at this. Look at these beefy guys. Just poor tiny souls. Oh, look at the Super Castle's like firing on them. From downtown. Can you get them before they die? No, you're not doing enough damage. Ugh, because they got vampirism too. Whoa. What is that? Are they shooting a mega laser? What is he doing with his penis? What is he doing? No one saw it coming. Thank you. I'll be here all week. You mean that average-sized castle? Oh, no. All week. See you tomorrow. Average, by the way. We got him. We got him. The castle went down, but it's fine. Man, game's almost too easy. Chat, we like an orcs. Is this fun? Gymnast, thanks for the 9 months. I appreciate you. I'm digging this a lot. Another castle heart? I'm gonna go with the blast tower. I want to see what it does. Completed castle is locked from all sides of the castle segments. It is armed with towers that attack enemies, so we can just upgrade one of the towers, I think. Very fun. It's cool. Hell yeah. Yeah. Very many fun. All orcs do more damage, or add a curse of faith. +1 per tier orcs cards on mission end. +5 corruption. With the orc frenzy. My burrito bowl is just not even refrigerated, just sitting here. I gotta take more bites out of this before it goes bad. Game is amazing. Remove a card. Chase her away, add 12 corruption, or remove a card. I kind of want the game to get harder, though. Going back to lurking for the next 4 years. Thank you, Flazy. Feel free to stop in the chat anytime. Remove a card. What are we going to remove? Which one do we not like? When Isaac's 2 comes out. There's going to be an Isaac 2. It'll happen. I want all of my cards. Single wall? I guess we have a lot of single walls, but we do need those to truncate. I'm gonna go curved road. Select a random artifact to add. Buildings and warriors have 20% more health. Orcs have 20% less health. Start the mission with 15 bonus gold. +1 spell vault at the start of the mission. Isaac 2, Wrath of the Cult of the Lamb Deluxe Remastered Edition Plus. Vanny Tui? Did I say that? $15 gold could be huge to start off with. But the vaults have been giving us like a lot of our really good cards, so I think I gotta go an extra vault. That seems like way good. There's good and then there's way good. Special encounter, defend your main castle. Probably a boss. Arrow Clan and Swarm Clan. As you order to set camp for the night, you see that some of your servants are arguing about how is the large bright constellation in the sky called. About how is? You remember the time when you were young, when your royal stargazer taught you how to find guidance in the stars. You meditate for some time and invigorated, come up with new strategies to increase gold capacity, Add 3 vision range to all tiles or increase allied attack speed by 15. Attack speed. I've been on top of my money so well that I don't think that we need the capacity. We never sit there with too much money for long. All right. We don't have a special weather thing, so we're not getting free tiles. Long gone are the days of free road tiles. We're gonna spend money for this shit now. We're gonna start our building of super castle. I think we need a redraw, honestly. A spell vault. Oh my god, look at there's so many vaults. Okay. And it's like in between. Never mind, those are forests. We can remove them. We're good. I thought those were rocks. A redraw this early, it feels bad, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Oh my god, this is not good. We need more roads. Chat. Dude, rip. Orcs are coming from this bottom right, so suppose we start on Mega Castle. That'll do. That's about a Mega Castle, right? Oh my god, there's a freaking mountain right there already. There's orcs top left. Oh, Jesus. You're right. It's a double attack. Never saw it coming. Never stood a chance. Alright. I don't know if we gotta go mega. I don't know if we can or should. Redraw again. Oh, I'm not getting enough roads. Oh. Castle Heart. I want that. Or a library. Or a Scribers Guild. Oh, 69. You guys, 69 seconds until we're attacked. I don't think we're gonna do. We don't have time to make a super castle. And we're not getting roads for free. We're not getting roads at all. I'm not liking this start. Not liking it at all. I have to redraw. I got nothing. Here's what we're gonna do. Castle like that. Then we're gonna my lord share this long road. We're gonna start closing off this castle. We need to make a move on one of these castles. Bust a move. Defeat waves to complete this quest. That's a good first one to get, considering there's only a couple of waves. There we go. Perfect. All right. Not a horrible castle. Oh, there's rocks there. I didn't even see those rocks. I don't know why I put that there pointing at this. I gotta close this castle. Oh, misplays. That was a misplay. Gonna be a baby castle now. What have I done? Only one puzzle, one piece that'll go there even. Could do maybe a castle right here in the middle. Wouldn't mind a library somewhere. There's only one piece that can go here. It's that cap. It's this one with the 3 roads to it. I need another one of those in order to finish that. What's this? What is that? Excuse me, fog of war? Oh god, it's here. Vault. It's a secret hidden vault. Secret vault. Complete construction of 1 of 3 new castles. I'm gonna need that militia for sure. Beef that militia. Here's my castle piece for that one. Okay, I had to do it. Tower this up. Nice. Look at that. A tower upgrade on there. What else? What's this? What the hell? Oh my god, chat. It did say special encounter. The only thing I can think to say is I'm sorry. Oh, they're low health though. What about this guy? Is he doing much? Who's that? Totem of aggression. Factoter. Ooh. I'm actually gonna just place this here. A little quick connect here on another farmland, just to pocket some cash. All right, these guys are already dead. Don't know what that guy's gonna do. He's probably just gonna be there. Maybe there's just endless ways until we can defeat the boss. That would make sense to me. You cut down too many trees. The Lorax is here to stop you. That totem of aggression. What do you do? Aggressify people? Yeah, this guy's got way too much health. Maybe it's summoning the totems of aggression. Maybe. Okay, it's dead. Got a Scriber's Guild here and a Castle Heart. How about a Fountain of Life? We have more orcs coming from there. More orcs coming from there. And this guy might just sit there. Might just hang out. Should we do like a big castle right next to him? Castle Heart him right in the butt? Or should we focus more in this area? I don't know. You just put it in this area. Let's do that. I want a Castle Heart, but we're not making any money right now. Or maybe just the Scriber's Guild. Current moment. Yeah, I think he's just summoning these totems. Vault opened. Complete construction of new roads. We got no cash. Just sitting here on no cash. Militia next to that guy. Yeah, go punch him in the dick. Oh. Yeah. This one is play 1 of 30 cards. So if I get one of these things activated, we gotta go get them. Right? I gotta pay attention. I'm actually gonna redraw at this point in time. I got the curse again. Let's just play the curse, god damn it. No renewable income. You have to constantly be making new roads. Like that one just had some income. It's gone now. That's got one last bit of income. Now it's down to just the flat one. Did we get him? No, we got one piece of it. Okay, he's gonna come over here now. He's gonna hang out with me over here. Deep doop deep doop doop deep doop deep doop dip 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 doop dip. Back-to-back farms. Doing a heckin' farm right now. Actually, you know what? Yeah, curve back. Find some way to truncate you. So closed roads give you 1 per. This is ready. Military outposts increase the amount of cards in hand by 1 until dawn. Roadside aura mine increase health by 30%. Okay, like anything on the road? Or another blast tower. Let's see what the aura increase means. Orc Frenzy. What was that one again? Plus 25% damage on all orcs right now in this wave. Oh, wow. Are these the swarmers? Kinda feels like we're getting swarmed. We got no money. Bow orc. They also have these big guys. What are these? Orc Besieger. And we have a castle here that's not done. You guys good? How about you guys? They're not so good. Mine, go. Okay. Okay. So there's the aura. The last one that had an aura said 3x3. That's why I was like confused by what this one was going to be. Shit. Well, we have to... Okay. Well, that's not good. I don't want it over there. That's pretty good. Diddle. I need something else to draw. We good up here? We're good up there. Diagonal won't cut it. Are we building another castle anywhere? Not yet. Build it under him. No, I can't. Underhill. Hey, Boyd. The Fountain of Life in here. Got this castle and it's got this militia. Try to get our way out towards this vault. This one is summon 3 new warrior camps. This one's ready to go. Trapper Guild, another single wall plus crossroads, and a connector wall. More connector wall. Maybe. Ooh. Oh. Plus 1 hand cards is so good. Just need the money. Alright, he's teleporting down here now. Cutting me off. I was going to build a farm there. He knows. He knew what I was going to do before I did it. Here we go. A castle built. Beef it up. This castle heart's kind of a joke. I don't... How am I going to get 23? Orcs are coming from the same sides. Upgrade shrine. Wait, what? Complete construction of new castles. Oh, it upgrades something else. What's up, King Rilzard? 18. Love the content and games you put out. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Welcome back. How about instead of militia, doing the men-at-arms regiment? Just makes it more costly. What about Lord Share Plus? 2.5 times delayed gold. Upgraded library. Upgraded Scriber Guild. Costs 21. I really like the chapel. 5 delayed gold for each developed tile. Upgrade the runes. Rune of Frost, the damaged enemies move and attack 75% slower. That sounds really good. Plus 20 attack speed to plus 45, that over doubles it. I think that may be the Rune of Frost, because it doesn't make it any more expensive. Your people definitely need Jesus. Upgrade the tower? Where's the tower? This guy? Blast tower to... whatever those stats are. Over double the health. Yeah, I mean, it's good, but 18 money. I don't have the money. Could upgrade our farmlands. That could be really good. Chapel doesn't get more expensive. I know, and you get more money for it. Same with the Lord's Share. Gotta do Lord's Share. I'm gonna do it. I need the money. We just had to hope that we pull that card now. Zero guarantee of that. If I was to build another castle, where would it be? Right here? Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. What about double scriber guild? This one's ready. Another chapel, another Lord's Share. The chapel seems really, really clutch. Last time I put it down there, it gave me like 18 delayed gold. Right, every single time I put a farmland down, it only give me 5 delayed gold. So it's 5 delayed gold for this, 4 delayed gold for the road. There's still 3 left on this farmland that I placed. Scribble dibble. Farmland. We upgrade one of these castles. Orcs are inbound already. And they have hastened by 10 seconds, rapid wave. Chapel me. 24 delayed gold from that. We just get plus 1 gold for the next 24 seconds is what it means. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot. That's a lot of units. Better hurry up on this castle. Honestly, redraw at this point in time. We need better. On the farms. Oh God, they're big. Oh God, he's hot. The tower, you see the towers chucking their stuff though? A heckin' chuck. Chuck and heck. We're building a road somewhere to anywhere. A chapel. Are we handling it? We're handling that. Seems to be that we're handling this. We're doing okay. Why can't you let me build that there? Why can't I put that there? But I can put that there? Look at this stupid farmland setup. Looks like Minnesota. Nothing but farms. As far as the eye can see. We're actually getting through this ORX. Wisdomiac? Whatever you want to be called, dude, whatever. Unless your freak flag fly, dude. Why can't I finish this? What's stopping me from putting a thing there? This? Oh, you see this? It's like dirt. That's what's stopping me, I think. Okay. We can put a castle heart down. Feels like a small map. Oh, we can't. The wall first. Oh, that doesn't seem like a good spot. No. That seems better. Any more roads? It's a free couple of ruins there. We should just send those for sure. Beef up this castle. We have to put a corner there. Right. Going total sicko mode in these farmlands. Gotta have them. Okay, we got some diagonals. Perfect. "15 seconds. I'm feeling pretty good about this mega castle. Let me call it. Gotta call it though. Nothing spawned here yet, to my knowledge. Have we checked all of our vaults? Got all that. We haven't done any warriors. I haven't received any warrior cards. We've gotten all of that. And all of that. Wasn't there one more somewhere? Was that it? And that was it. Maybe. Yeah. More connectors. Says chat. Waves are coming in from here now. But we got waves inbound there. And a wave inbound up here. Smaller group of things, so I wonder what's the catch here. Are they gonna be those giant ones? We gotta put some buffs. We gotta put some buffs on this. Get buff, dude. Because you're gonna be the thing that's gonna take out this captain. Wisdomiac. Uh-oh. Oh, God! I haven't completed this one. Oh, you're screwed. You're just super dead. Redraw. Things are not looking good for you, Castle. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah. Still nothing I can use for him. Maybe we'll get through the boss fast enough. Look at that. We did work on that boss. These guys aren't going away though. I don't know what to say except I'm sorry. I failed you. I need to get 14 for any of these runes. Just probably not happening. Look at that. They actually defeated them with 0 upgrades. Good work, team. And now these are free. Wait, why are they free now? They're free outside of battle? Hey, so Commander, 20 months. What's up? Welcome back. Farms only produce money once. Yeah, and then they're done. As soon as you get your 5 from it. So it costs 3 to get 5. Unfortunately, yes, but then the roads between them, I mean, that's also a one-time thing, but this is how we've been getting most of our money. Gotta spend money to get money. So like right now, within 1 turn, I placed 2 farms and completed 1 road. So now we're getting +3 gold for the next 2 to 3 turns. It does make up for all the money that we just spent. Now we're getting +8. +8. Okay, these are no longer free. Oh, you know what? There was something that I remember reading. It was not the chapel. Are these all chapels? Upon completing a castle, upgrade a random castle card in hand and reduce its cost? No, there was something about spells being cheaper. Tavern. Reduce the cost of spells by 3. That could have been what maybe did that. I don't know what made them cheaper. What if the orcs just want a hug and bring castle warming gifts? You're just being hostile. Castle warming. Castles can be so cold. We need more taverns or chapels. Please. Could I get any more unfinished castles that we need to know about? I don't think so. I think it's almost fully upgraded. Keep adding. I think it's gonna be over. I don't think we really have to do much else. We could just probably wait. Yeah, here we go. Look at the health of that thing. Look at him go! Get it, dude! Complete. We didn't even have to fight the waves that came in. They're like coming in, they're like, ah! We're like, dude, we won. We got your commander. Here is your shitty flower pot. Castle warming gift. The book begins to beam and then opens itself in your hands. The wave of tranquility and lucidity soothes you to sleep. You hear a distant voice. You gained a lot of insight, but the most important is yet to come. Done. We did it, y'all. I marked a couple cards, it seems. Spearman Regiment. Okay. Lumberjack. Attack speed increase. Duskbringer. Call the next wave. Reduce cost of all spell cards by -2 until dawn. Interesting. Fury. Delays waves by 6. Palmancer. Magic Mancer. Okay. Curse. Okay, these are the ones that we've used here. Nope. Orcs now wield the power of the Earth Sephiroth, the angry Earth clan, and the Golem clan. Alright. You've unlocked Dune Reavers and Act 2, a warrior enclave from the deserted ancient lands of Rwanda. Commands vast armies supported by a strong caravan economy. Okay, cool. Let me know your thoughts on YouTube. What do you think about orcs? Would you want to see more orcs? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.